A former DNA analyst accused of routinely mishandling evidence for nearly 20 years pleads guilty. Prosecutors agreed to drop nearly 100 other counts against Missy Woods after she pled guilty to 4 charges. Woods worked for the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, and prosecutors say she manipulated data in countless criminal cases. The most recent known cost to retest evidence and review convictions is estimated at more than $11 million. But there's another cost to the victims of crime and maybe to people who were wrongfully convicted. Alan Janae reports.
This is a guarantee of prison time for Woods. The CBI still maintains it has found no evidence that she falsified any DNA matches. But she intentionally left DNA samples out of tests or reports. Investigators allege that Woods did things like deleting findings of what are called specific values in more than 30 sexual assault cases. She was accused of submitting reports that said no male DNA was found when there was, in fact, male DNA or possible contamination. That should have been retested. Ms. Woods, anything?
Missy Woods coming out of court with nothing to say after a brief plea to reduce charges.
Count 1, cybercrime. How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Yvonne Missy Woods ticked off 4 guilty pleas. The plea deal with the DA in Jefferson County, where she was charged, will mean a guaranteed prison sentence of between 8 and 16 years. Today, Ms. Woods accepted responsibility not only for individual acts of misconduct, but for the full scope of criminal conduct that spanned decades, said District Attorney Alexis King in a statement. The decades of damage, however, is far from being known.
Just the shakeup in the criminal justice system has got to be enormous here.
It's huge.
Judd Lonis is an attorney with the Corey Wise Innocence Project at CU Law.
Scientists do not delete their data, particularly if that scientist is going to be testifying in court.
The Innocence Project is looking at a list of cases in which Woods' work could be questioned.
I have at least 2 clients where Missy Woods did testing in their cases, and they did not receive a notice from the district attorney because it got lost in the shuffle in CBI's review.
The CBI has taken it on the chin for Woods' improper work uncovered by an intern in 2023.
And it's affected your prosecution, right?
That is absolutely right. She cut corners, she deleted data, she falsified reports, and more than anything, Alan, she undercut the integrity of the justice system.
One of the highest profile cases yet to be affected was the conviction of Michael Clark for a murder in Boulder in the 1990s. DA Michael Doherty vacated that conviction and intends to retry Clark, noting there were other problems with the case as well.
But there are other cases where the DNA evidence played a really important role, and the misconduct by Missy Woods had an incredibly damaging effect on our ability to do justice for the case and caused us to revisit different cases and open old wounds for victims and their families. And that's true in offices around the metro area.
The CBI released a statement as well today. Its director called this a moment of accountability, saying this moment is not about moving on. For CBI, it's about moving forward. Missy Woods is scheduled to be sentenced just after Labor Day in September.